Given the news from last week, GTA 6 is a lot further than some of us had hoped. Fall 2025, we have quite a ways to go. So with that being said, I thought this discussion could be fun. What are some of the worst ideas Rockstar could add to GTA 6? Everyone and their mother has their opinions on what they want to see in GTA 6, and I'm gonna be honest, there are some pretty strange ideas thrown out there. But in today's video, I want to go over the top 5 worst ideas that I've seen from some GTA 6 fans. These are in no order, but the first one, I don't even know why you would suggest this. Taxes. Why do you want to see taxes in a video game? Taxes in real life are already bad enough, and here we have people wanting taxes in GTA 6. Number one, that means Rockstar will charge you even more money. Imagine paying taxes on a $3 million supercar. It's already crazy enough that it's $3 million and you want to pay taxes on top of that. This is, I think, one of the most questionable ones for me. Mainly because it is a video game, so why would Rockstar even do that? Like, if they wanted to charge people more money, just charge people more money. They don't need to include taxes to charge more money. Now, I will say the only positive of this is in single player, of course, most of the time you end up with billions upon billions of dollars. At least that's how it was in GTA 5. So having some sort of money sink could be a good thing to balance out the economy, but I don't think taxes is the way to go about that. Although it could be kind of fun if there was an option to not choose to pay your taxes, so then you would have government IRS agents and stuff coming after you and you would have to evade them. That could lead to some pretty cool gameplay, but I just don't think taxes really is a good thing to add to GTA 6. The second thing is more realistic jets. This is something I've seen thrown about so many times, whether it's GTA 6, GTA Online, but the people who suggest this, I don't think about what this would actually do for gameplay. If you have more realistic jets, which means faster jets, that means the map, in essence, is a lot smaller. It becomes a lot smaller. The faster you go translates into the faster you can travel around the map, translates into the map becomes smaller. I get the feeling that you just want to go freaking, I don't know, 500, 800 miles an hour. I don't know how fast jets go. You just want to do that in game. That obviously sounds fun, but it's not realistic to have actual realistic jets in the game or just aircraft in general in the game. Right now, it's rumored that the map is about 2 times the size of GTA 5's map. And unless there's going to be a massive ocean area with tons of different islands, having a super realistic, super fast jet would make the map just feel a lot smaller, despite it being 2 times the size. And I mean, that's one of the reasons why RDR2's map feels so large, because you're on a freaking horse. You're not flying around the map. You're taking it a lot slower. So having a slower jet definitely makes the map feel a lot bigger. Now, I'm not saying the jet should go insanely slow, but there definitely has to be a balance there. You can't just have Mach 20 jets flying around. Also for balance, how would you even deal with that in an online situation? It's just you just get killed, and you don't even see what happens. So yeah, that one is another one that it sounds cool, but it's just not necessarily a realistic thing for a game developer to add to a video game. Now, this next one I think is the one I've seen the most, but it's a big group here. Ultra realistic gameplay. Stuff like having to eat, having to drink, having to sleep. If you get shot, you have a bullet wound. You have to patch up yourself, because you bleed out otherwise. Actually going to jail for committing crimes, not just having a little cutscene, but actually going into the jail and then sort of being stuck in jail for a limited amount of time. Things like you get a wanted level for speeding and running red lights. All of that stuff would be terrible for GTA 6. That ultra realism that some people want, that's just not good. Now, I will say having a hardcore realistic mode or a realism mode actually could be kind of fun if it was an option. It definitely should not be by default though. Obviously, there's a huge amount of people that want to see something like that. There's a reason the RP servers on PC are so big, because a lot of these things apply to the RP servers. You have to follow the rules. Otherwise, the cops come after you. You do actually have to go to jail if you get sent to jail and you're stuck there. unless someone breaks you out. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely not something that should be by default. Another one I've seen is gasoline for cars. While I don't think Rockstar would make that gameplay mechanic annoying, it's just not something a lot of people would want to have in their GTA game. Because imagine you're in a 5-star cop chase and then you lose because you're too hungry. So your guy just like faints, or you run out of gas or something, right? Like, it's not something a lot of people would want. So I think that's another one that it's just a bad idea. Although the only realistic thing that I think they could take from RDR2 is the whole limited gun approach. I do like that idea where you're limited to only a handful of guns. The rest of them are just in your car, or something like that. That could be cool, but really that's the only thing that is realistic that I would like to see. The fourth thing is an honor system. Obviously, this is a big part of RDR2, and I think the reason it works so well in RDR2 is because it's tied to the story. But unless they do something similar, an honor system just, I don't think would work in a GTA game. And for sure, you can disagree with me in the comment section, but I think there's just a big difference between a character in GTA and a character in Red Dead Redemption. If you're a criminal in modern times, it just feels like there's no morality there. You're just a bad person, right? But if you're a cowboy back in the 1900s, there's a lot morally more gray than white and black. And I think if you look at just generalized gameplay of RDR2 versus GTA, a lot more people in RDR2 probably play more of a good character, where in GTA, you just do some bad stuff, right? Like, that's kind of the fun of GTA. So an honor system, I just don't think would work. However, I have seen some people suggest a trust meter, a trust system between Jason and Lucia. Seems like that's a big theme of this game. So yeah, that could definitely work, but not an honor system. And then the final thing, and I like what this is the state that we live in, that I've even seen this suggested. Kids, children, schools, any of that. Why do you want to see that in a video game? I know why. I know why people are going to say they want to see that in a video game. It's just, why do you need that? Like, that's just so dumb. And there's really not much more to say about that. Like, there's no reason that kids or schools should be in a GTA game. But I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think. What are some of the worst ideas that you've seen people want to see in GTA 6? Let us know in the comment section down below. That's the door for today's GTA 6 video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.